Hey, I'm Jared. Welcome to Everyday and Adventure. And right now we're out on my range. Today we're going to be doing some range maintenance, and then I'm going to be doing a couple review videos on my 44 Magnum and a drop leg pack that I got off of Amazon a couple years ago. Let's get after it. Okay, so all this metal on the ground here used to be a stand for a hanging target, and then I think I shot it in half with a Desert Eagle. So I'm going to be trying to patch this up, and then I've got a couple little other things that I'm gonna do for hanging targets with some wood and rope that I've got. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that one and then push it in the stand here and go from there. See about connecting it in the middle here, and then I've got to grab my plate that's sitting over by that filing cabinet and go from there. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna set this stand and this foot, and then pick this guy up. And see about getting this joined together. So with this pipe here, I'm just going to use it as a kind of a splint. Just going to use whatever random knots I think might work. Here, just kind of wrap it. This doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna probably end up shooting it at some point anyway, so good enough is good enough. Alright, maybe I'll go a few more wraps back the other direction on the other side, and then see about getting this plate hung up. Okay. Break out my super dull pocket knife. See about getting this cut. Pull that good and tight. Set that down. That didn't work very well, did it? And then just, well, I guess I could undo the second knot over here, since I'm going to be holding another knot with the same length. and just knot this up just like that. Maybe get one more in there for good measure. And that's set up. I'm really not worried about that foot. It is pretty stable by itself. Then man, that chain sure is heavy. Or not the chain, the plate sure is heavy. I'm gonna see about finding a pin or a bolt to run through there. Okay. So I found a nut and a bolt to go through there. At least I think it'll fit. Yep, it fits. And then I'm going to try this again. Got that hanging. Now need to see about getting these wooden posts. Now we need to see about getting these wooden posts drove in the ground, and then I think I'm going to run the string from these and then have like 3 or 4 of these set up next to each other on a string between these 2 of these posts, and have those as reactive targets sort of too. Okay, so let's get a couple of these driven on the ground. Hopefully I can drive them. Bent, so I guess we'll go with this one, which is also bent, but whatever. Okay, I've got few more of these sitting at the truck, so I'm gonna go grab those real quick. Okay, so I'm just doing this on the fly. I don't really have a plan for it, so we're just gonna do whatever and hope it works, and if not, maybe redesign it. But I'm just gonna tie from here to this next post. And maybe I'll wrap these guys up sort of in the middle. A little further up, that way if they fall a bit, they've got a little bit of distance to go to stop. I'm just trying to get them wound up nice and tight. This one I think I'm going to put a knot in. It'd help if I was pulling the rope in the correct direction. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll do another one just the same way, wrap it a few times, and then put a knot in the back. Just to keep it sort of straight. Wrap the post. And then tie it off on the post. Now if you hit one of these, you definitely ought to be able to tell that you smacked it with something. And okay, so we got those, we got that. I've got a couple more posts to replace either of these if they break. I'm just going to leave them down here on the range. And then at some point I've got this other piece of steel to hang, and I've got to get another stand down here for it. So I guess I can just for now I've just got it leaned up against that post. We'll see if that works. Okay, so yeah, as you can see here, we've got loads of room with plenty of barriers, no obstacles back there to shoot. A section of 640 acres of BLM land back there. And then beyond that is just miles and miles of desert. There isn't a soul in sight for quite a long time this direction. That's why I've made this my my shooting range.